So greetings. Sadhguru's life, I cannot attend his life right now. I've been thinking as I was doing something with a lot of difficulty. I survived. I've done it. And so I have to also do some other things, like dry my hair and all this, and go out. But I can't. I thought I would have the strength. So I'm not using my illness like Gulzar Eliya has told us. To his subscribers, many, triple, quadruple than me on YouTube. So I was thinking that first of all, let me start. When I went to Sultan's, twice I've gone to his live stream to explain, but also like to say things that I wanted to say, like this is not the way and I don't believe, but limited time, I didn't have time. He dropped me. See, we can't talk properly between brothers and sisters. So we needed an expert, a psychic, a lawyer, a detective, investigator. The case in Karachi, from Karachi. So it's been a long time. So I've taken help from the Indian gurus on Facebook. So I was like, why am I not getting well? Regarding some Hindus are very forward, advanced. They were saying, no, don't believe in this black magic thing. Until now Sadhguru has come out with occult practices. Before that, even they were giving it about depression and all this. Against depression. That you feel sorry for yourself, that's why we go into this depression. I did not agree to this. So there were some Hindus, they are very forward, advanced. Acha, one example, now here I can, so I'll be like, मुझे अच्छा करना है, मुझे अच्छा इंसान बनना था. I wanted to be a good person and do good. And अंदर वो energy नेगेटिव है, मुझे खा रही है. मैं सोच रही हूँ कि क्या बोलूँगी मैं गुलजार एलिया के बारे में. अभी तक सोच रही हूँ. तो वो फाइब्रोमाइल्जिया किसी को है, किसी को क्या है. हम बोल रहे हैं इसलिए कि फिर उनको भी कुछ, अगर आपको दर्द है या कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो आप बताएं कि हम लोग समझें कि वेयर यू आर कमिंग फ्रॉम. ऐसे नहीं करें दूसरों पे गलत इल्ज़ाम डाल के. देखिए मैं अच्छा एक बात, अच्छा अभी मेरा पल और भी I'll get fiery. तो दुखी हूँ, निकलेगी अब तो. मैं हौसला नहीं है बात करने का, समझाने का. I keep saying I need an expert. तो अगर आपको बात करने का सही तरीका नहीं आता है तो बोलें कि हम लोग समझे ना. जैसे मैं बोलती हूँ कि मैं गाली क्यों दे रही हूँ, मैं क्यों ऐसा madness bout comes out. And it does, and you've seen it many times on social media, Facebook. Although when I'm on Facebook, I don't upload videos, I watch videos on YouTube. एक बात मैं करना चाह रही थी कि यानी सुल्तान को मैं बता नहीं सकी. वो फ़ौरन हिंदू के वीडियोस दिखाएं. आपने कभी छत पे या कभी ऐसा, मैं तो कभी ऐसा कभी जाना चाहा है इंडिया? कभी सोचा है आपने एज अ मुस्लिम, शिया मुस्लिम, कि हिंदू क्यों इसमें क्यों खुदा ने ऐसे किया है? क्यों इमाम हुसैन ने सेव नहीं किया यजीद को? मैं और मेरे फादर हमेशा बात करते थे, इंडिया कंपेयर करते थे. कभी मेरे फादर बोलता था ये इधर क्या है एजुकेशन. मैं कहती थी इधर क्या एजुकेशन सिस्टम है. बोलता था इंडिया का तो और भी अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है कंपैरेटिवली. तो ऐसे ना आपने कभी सोचा है کہ اچھا the way he questioned me کہ ایسا تو نہیں ہے کہ سب مسلم خراب ہوں, all the Muslims are bad. But that is not the way. The way is, tell me, Gulzar, Eliya, how many میں بھی پھر بات دیکھیں نہیں کر سکتے. ابھی مجھے یاد آیا تھا, دماغ میں میرے تھا, اٹ واز ان مائی مائنڈ. سو لیٹ می اردو میں بولوں گی کہ یہ بتائیں کہ سچ چلتا ہے کراچی میں, آپ رہے ہیں, میں بھی رہی ہوں, سچ چلتا ہے یا جھوٹ چلتا ہے؟ کون سا بھاگتا ہے؟ جھوٹ بھاگتا ہے. میں ایک لائر کے آفس میں بیٹھی تھی, مجھے کہا تھا, آئی واز ورکنگ دیر, ہاں جھوٹ بھاگتا ہے پاکستان میں یا سچ کھرا ایسا رہتا ہے, ختم ہو جاتا ہے, ٹرمپل. اور کرپشن کتنا ہے پاکستان میں. تو یہ مجھ پہ ایسے گھما پھرا کے نہیں بولے ہیں کہ پاکستان میں مسلمان زیادہ تر اچھے نہیں ہیں. یعنی ان کو چھوڑے ہیں, وہ جو بیچارے گھر پہ بیٹھے ہیں, ڈیسنٹ پیپل, بزنس مین, یہ وہ ڈیفینس میں بیٹھے ہیں, کھارا در میں ہیں ہمارے. آپ کبھی کھارا در گئے ہیں؟ او گاڈ, ہیو یو ایور بین ٹو کھارا در؟ ناؤ ریسنٹلی. ہاں تو یہ بتائیں کہ کرپشن ادھر ہیڈ ٹو ٹو. مائی کزن, پاکستانی کزن ٹولڈ می ہیئر, ادھر غریبوں سے لے کے امیروں تک ہیڈ ٹو ٹو کرپشن ہے. کراچی میں ہم تھے جب رہ رہے تھے, عید پہ آ کے بولا تھا مجھے. تو ایسے اگر آپ پوچھیں گے تو ٹریپ کر دیں گے انسانوں کو کہ ہم ان بیچارے غریبوں کو جو ٹرمپل ہو رہے ہیں, جو پولیٹیشنس, جو مافیا ہے ایک بیگرز کی ادھر پاکستان میں, کراچی میں, ان کو ہاتھ تک نہیں لگا سکتے ہم. Are you getting my point? You don't ask a person like this that how many people in Pakistan or Muslims are good and bad. سب تو نہیں ہے نا خراب, سب تو نہیں ہے خراب. You ask yourself, have you ever thought earlier on? I've thought earlier on about these matters. انڈیا میں کتنی پاورٹی ہے. why? Is it because they follow their old gods and this and that? Is it because their policy is? What is the cause behind this? Pakistan, so much corruption. Why? So do not ask me like a Pakistani lawyer. I will say this. You see? تو آپ بھی جو کر رہے ہیں وہ کیا کر رہے ہیں ابھی چینل پہ؟ غلط کر رہے ہیں, غلط طریقے سے کر رہے ہیں. وہ غلط جو آپ نے اٹھایا ہے دیٹ از گڈ, بٹ ایک طریقہ ہوتا ہے اور وہ طریقہ آئے سے, اور ڈبیٹ وبیٹ کا تو میں ایکسیپٹ نہیں کرتی. اور آپ لوگوں کا سمجھوں میں اوپر سے کوہرام جی اور سچ والا, دیٹ آئی ہیو آلریڈی سیڈ, ہی براٹ اٹ آؤٹ ان دا سیم لائیو اسٹریم, گلزار ایلیا اگینسٹ کوہرام اینڈ سچ والا. بیکاز they don't say. اچھا ہمیں سمجھا رہے ہیں کہ حارث سلطان کا, وہ تو ادھر بھی میں نے سنا تھا, ساحل ایکس مسلم انڈین, کہ وہ کہتا ہے حارث سلطان کہ میں ایتھیسٹ ہوں, ہارڈ کور, اینڈ آئی ڈونٹ بلیو ان اینی ریلیجن. دیٹس اوکے, بٹ ہی آلسو کلیمس ٹو بی اے ہیومن رائٹس ڈیفینڈر. And he wouldn't listen to me. So, سوچیں آپ کہ کوئی, ابھی میں جیل میں ہوتی, ابھی میٹیگیٹنگ ادھر UAE میں جیل میں ہوتی, سمجھ رہے ہیں آپ؟ ایک منٹ. اور بول رہا تھا کہ میرے پاس اب ٹائم نہیں ہے فضول کا کہ میں تمہیں دوں. ارے ہم لوگوں نے ادھر پے کیا ہے, میں بھی بول سکتی تھی, we've paid, I can pay you, I've even mentioned I can pay you even more. تو یہ انسانوں کی طبیعت اور خراب کرنے والے لوگ جیسے بولتے ہیں ये सही नहीं. I don't. अगर West, if the Western people are encouraging you, the Western government, to act like this, then I will sue the Western government too. I object. I condemn it. This is not the way. इतना मैं दुखी हूँ कि मेरे में हौसला नहीं है. मैं किसी को भी आवाज़ नहीं देती थी या कर्ज करती थी, लेकिन मेरे दिल से एक ही उससे now you they'll say very emotional and this and that. हमें एक ईमानदार लॉयर नहीं मिल रहा था. किधर जाके ढूंढे पाकिस्तान में हमारे केस के लिए. मेरा फादर कह रहा था उनका फाइनेंशियल भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, और लॉयर्स आपको पता है कितना लेते हैं. तो मुझे तो मोनिका शेरॉन ने टाइम दिया था बिल्कुल उधर. हारिस सुल्तान के पास टाइम नहीं है, ना गुलजार एलिया के पास. वो अपने अपने चुनते हैं. एक मिनट, गुलजार एलिया अपना चुनता है, और हारिस सुल्तान बात. अच्छा देखें, एक अपोस्टेट प्रॉफिट है ना, वो भी एथियस्ट है. ही इज़ ऑल्सो एन एथियस्ट. सॉरी, आई हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश नाउ because apostate prophet doesn't know Urdu. If he comes here, he will not understand, but he will only understand that I've taken his name. Rizwan, my brother, global family, since we're a global family here. So Rizwan did not use, I didn't even think of this, but what I was thinking of, when he was not well, he came on YouTube saying that he's not well. And there were Muslims. There was someone telling me that don't listen to him. He wants money and all this. I said no. I disagreed with that person. Okay, another thing about apostate prophet is that he's willing. He is given his time, his precious time. He's willing to consider proof. He gave time to a Christian, a Christian, I think. I've forgotten his name. Sorry, not Dr. David Wood. A Christian from America, Jewish Christian, something like this. I'm not sure how to say this, and I can't. Okay, I remember, but I can't say this, I guess. And he's willing to consider, he said. But these people, they're not even, if they don't tell us that they're willing to consider proof if there is a God or not. So they can be agnostics. If they're not willing, they don't have the time. Why should we have the time to go to them and listen to them like that? This means that ruthlessly they're trying to sell their ideas to us, and claiming that India, since they have now been saying against India, okay, that's right. But I feel I have to get into the true, you know what I mean? Sab Indians bhi kharab to nahi hai. And as Haris Sultan claims that since he has been doing this, and he's not even as bad as Kushal. Kushal was saying that it has always been there in India about this cow lynching. And Haris Sultan claims that it's come from Modi and BJP, his party. A lot, it has increased, and India is getting worse and worse day by day. And Modi is a dictator like General Ziaul-Haq, using religion, referendum, how General Ziaul-Haq came as the president was made. जैसे कि I've never thought of India. My grandfather, Mahsin Sajwani, used to live in India. So one point is that I don't have an agenda against Hindus. I should be very careful about the Pakistani Muslims, ex-Muslims talking against India. And yeah, apostate prophet. So he's willing, he said in his videos, he's willing to even consider. If you don't have time to consider, tell us you don't have time, you don't care. This is all nonsense. You are a hardcore atheist. That means you are not a rational person. That means you don't have an ounce maybe of compassion, mercy. You're just showing off. And I'm not just saying it like this. I gave Sultan a chance. I went on his live stream. I took the time waiting for him when he will come. Yeah, he was coming a lot of times, but I didn't have the nerve because you see, here, if you're going to talk to me like a lawyer, like a Pakistani lawyer, you know how they are devil's advocates. So I don't want to talk to a Pakistani lawyer. I've had enough that kind of style, debates and hitting people, and so whatever, I can't find the words properly, but I realize that he's not the kind of person who will help me listen to me and give time. Gulzar Eliya put it very well, truthfully, honestly, that we don't have time for you people. Consider the videos I've seen. You're saying, okay, India, Hindus, consider their educational system. Compare it with Pakistan's educational system. Compare the Muslims to that video I've seen. Those minority Hindus living in Pakistan. Will the Muslims sit with them? Will the Muslims eat with them? Will the Muslims give them water in their own glass? I'm not trying to create any bad feelings more than there. I mean, this is the fact about Pakistani Muslims, us. Will they get better jobs or will they remain bungis? There was a bungi who used to clean our toilet, female lady, in St. Joseph's College. So we have to take into consideration all those things, all those matters, and say this also, not to all Hindus. I mean, to us, like all Hindus, poverty, all Hindus are in poverty? Ooh, there are so many rich Hindus that my aunt once, Mutahar Usmani, knew this, told me that, what do you think about this sheikhs and Arabia? There are some Pakistanis more rich than them, and there are some Indians more rich than these Arabs. And these Indians have been rich for a long time. They've worked here. They are progressive people. In fact, I'm telling them to move a little. Consider not only this mechanically living life, that we have a spirit, that there's black magic. They will say you are going back. So I hope you know what I mean. Yeah, it's not paused. I keep pausing it, so I'm kind of worried. Okay, I think my energy is drained now. There was so much I was thinking, and my way, and the right way, rational, compassionate, merciful. Take time, give time to people. Don't get so ahead and, selling your ideas, then we are going to think I experienced it. That you just want to sell your ideas and you have no regard for other people's feelings or, those religious feelings, we say why we don't have regard, why we will not respect now Prophet Muhammad and the other prophets. Because, and individuals, you know what is freedom of right? I'm just raising points and then I will explain it further in detail. So now I'm just raising points here. A freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. You cannot, Abdullah Samir has explained to us, even then it didn't get in my rational. But one thing he said which I understood, that a public figure you can attack, a corrupted politician, but an individual who hasn't even come up like Har Sultan on YouTube, you cannot attack. Even though I claim to wanting to be a good person, helping out, having global family, encouraging, please inspire me, please help us and all this. I haven't been able to get those followers and all this, so how can you claim that I'm wrapping people up with my illness? You don't know my case, you have. So there's another person who came and said, oh, yeah, he understood, and I want to make it even more clear. Later on I thought, no, I thanked Gulzar Eliya leaving. So at that moment, this great gentleman came. That doesn't mean in Pakistan, even if he's from Pakistan, that doesn't mean that I will stop saying things against Pakistanis and the corruption there. And please don't put it in this way, the lawyer, devil's advocate way, that all Muslims are not bad. Will all Muslims accept? A few maybe here and there will take the chapati from the hand of a Hindu, their Hindu worker. You see, oh God, I feel too much. I need an expert. Again, I need an expert. But I have no money to pay you. Sorry, I really, if there's someone who is capable, who has the money and the time, please do help out here. It's very serious. I don't have the time for now, these Pakistanis, going after them. My head is like the energy, I get energy hemorrhage. I will be using my illness. If there's a case and someone has given you a nervous breakdown, that point is going to come out if it goes in court, that because of this accident, she had a nervous shock, and then she can sue you, in common law or equity, then equity intervenes if common law fails or has no solution. In London, I've studied this. So of course the lady's nervous shock is going to come out in court. Please ponder over my points, and then in detail I will talk about it if I'm able to one day. Right now I have to go. Thank you so much.